welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this set has been on for 2 weeks. As you can see, it still of course looks really good. Everything stayed on, or the bling stayed on really well. No broken nails or lifting or anything. So the first thing that I'm doing is just going in and removing the bling with a pair of nippers. And honestly, I've always told her that she really can go 3 weeks, you know, after each fill or in between each fill, but she says that she, like, once it gets closer to 2 weeks, that she starts getting tired of her nails, like, so that's why she likes to switch them up a lot. So after that, we are going in with an extra coarse safety drill bit, and we're just removing the colored acrylic from the nails. As you guys know, every time I do colored acrylic, I do a base of clear first. That way I can go in and do this right here, which is remove the colored acrylic, and then we can go in and switch it out for a different colored acrylic. So it makes the process a lot easier because you're not having to soak off the set and then do a whole new set. And I know there's people out there that do that, and I just think that's just doing too much. So I just like to do it this way. So, you know, you do a lot of falling when you're doing this, but it's just a lot faster than just doing a whole new set. So again, this is the extra coarse safety drill bit. I will have these on my website whenever I open it back up, which will be soon, and I'll be sure to give you guys a date here soon. I'm just waiting on a few more things to come in, and it will be up and running. Oh yeah, and then also whenever I am removing the colored acrylic, I'm using my Melody Susie Scarlet Nail Drill as always, and then I'm using it at 15,000 RPMs. But of course, especially if you're a beginner, I would recommend using it a little bit slower, or just adjust it to whatever speed you feel comfortable using it at. After we finish removing the colored acrylic, I'm going to go in with my cuticle pusher, and this is going to just push back the cuticles, of course, but also help exposing the new growth and to reduce lifting. So you make sure that you don't skip this step, y'all. This is really important. Next, we're going to go in with the 180 sanding band to remove the shine from the natural nail. That's another step that you never want to skip, because if not, you will easily like get lifting the same day, y'all. So again, this is a 180 sanding band. We're removing the shine, and then when I'm using this drill bit, I use my drill at 5,000 RPMs, but again, just use it at whatever speed you feel comfortable using it at. And then as a beginner, you basically just want to mess with the speeds and just see, you know, what works for you. If it's going a little too fast, just slow it down and, you know, just use it at that same speed the next time, because now you know that, you know, that's the speed that worked for you the last time, if that makes sense. So it's just gonna all be, you know, a process of, you know, trial and error. But now I'm going in with the primer, and this is the JC Beauty Concepts primer, and I recommend that you use a primer and dehydrator that matches your acrylic brand. I know I get a message a lot asking, you know, what's a good primer, but if you don't prep the nail correctly, then you still will get lifting. But anyways, now I'm going to be using the JC Beauty Concepts clear acrylic, and then I'm going to be using this light pink and a purple, and then my cover blush, also by JC Beauty Concepts, and I'm using the number 12 brush from JC Beauty Concepts as well, which I really like. And as you can see, for this nail, I'm actually using the Soft Touch by Valentino. This is like an off-white acrylic. And I'm not sure if JC Beauty Concepts has this color. I know it's been really popular for a while. Yeah, I think it's been a while since it first came out and people were going crazy about it, you know, because it was that off-white color. But it's really pretty and it looks really nice and clean. So I'm going to do that on this finger, just going in and making sure that we have good coverage. You know, we don't want it to be see-through, so just adding wherever it's needed. And of course, because even though I'm doing a feel, but because we removed all of that colored acrylic, it's basically like, you know, when it comes to applying the acrylic, it's like doing a new set, because the layer of clear that's underneath is super thin. So, you know, we just want to make sure that, of course, we focus on building an apex, and then also making sure that we have a nice thickness at the tip, because we don't want the nails to break, especially with these. Since they're stiletto and they're long, you definitely want to make sure that you have that strong apex and a nice thickness at the tip. And then here I'm going to leave you a picture of what an apex is, because I know people or actually someone just asked me last week what was an apex, and your apex is the area on your nail that should be the thickest, because that's where your nail gets its strength from. So I'll be sure to leave a picture here so you guys can see. Alrighty, so we finished doing the ring finger, so now we're going to do the same thing for this index finger. So I went ahead and did a large bead of the Soft Touch right in the middle, and then I'm going to go in and place another bead right above that one, patting it down and then brushing it down towards the tip. And again, y'all remember, it's going to be different for everyone. As far as like how much product to add, because it depends on like what length you're doing, you know, like if it's kind of like me and I removed, you know, the previous acrylic that was on there. So it's going to be different as far as how much product you need to add, but always look at the nail from the side as you're working. That way you know exactly where you need to add more product, because you want to make sure that you always have a nice apex on all of your nails, because for one, flat nails are not cute at all, but also you want to make sure that your nails stay on, because trust me, if you do someone's nails and they fall off the next day, the first thing people are gonna, you know, talk about is, oh yeah, I went to her but my nails came off. So then that person's not gonna come to you because the last person told her nails popped off. So you know, it's better to just pay attention to what you're doing when, you know, while you're working. That way you can try to prevent things that, you know, will cause your client's nails to break off, you know. But lifting and breakage can come from a number of things, but this one is definitely one of the main ones as far as breakage. So make sure, y'all, that you look at your nail from these sides as you're working. And as you can see, every time you see me lift the nail up, like anytime you see me lift it up, that's me looking at it from the side to see where I need to add more product at. You know, if my apex still isn't thick enough, I go in and add more. If my tip looks too thin, I go in and add a little bit more wherever it's needed. But that's super important. So now we're gonna go in with the ombre. So I'm doing the purple at the tip, and then I'm going to do the lighter pink right in the middle, and then I'm going to go in with the cover blush at the back closer to the cuticle area. And the key to doing the 3-color ombre, or you know, just anything other than just a two-tone ombre, is making sure that you only work with a little bit of product at a time, because if not, the, you know, colors are going to run into each other and it's going to take away from the ombre. So again, work with a little bit of product at a time, and then, you know, if you need to add a little bit more, that is completely fine. And sorry y'all, not the cover blush. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not using the cover blush. I'm using that same soft touch at the back closer to the cuticle area. So it's the purple at the tip, the light pink in the middle, and then the soft touch closer to the cuticle area. Alrighty, y'all, so as you guys notice, I didn't do the clear on this middle one because I'm gonna add these butterflies, and these butterflies are from Shop Dollface Beauty Bar on well, that's her Instagram name, but she also has a website, and that's where these stickers are from. So I'll be sure to leave her information right here on this video. So I'm just gonna apply those on the middle finger. I'm also gonna apply some on the pinky and then on the thumb, I think. But after I apply them, I go in with the clear acrylic to encapsulate them. That way whenever we come in to file, we're not going to file them away. And you could also apply them afterwards. Like, you don't have to encapsulate these. You could definitely apply them over the acrylic and then just do a gel top coat. But you know, I wanted this to be like a all acrylic, you know, no polish type of thing, even though that's not polished. But you know, I just feel like this would have been a lot faster. And then also sometimes when stickers are a little bit, you know, thicker, they tend to, like, you know, kind of stick out, or it's kind of hard to encapsulate with the gel polish because they're a little bit thicker. But whatever works for you is completely fine. If you want to do it this way, that's fine. If you want to do it over the acrylic and just do a gel top coat, that's completely fine as well. I kind of just do whatever comes to mind first, but you know, everyone's different. So I'm just using the JC Beauty Concepts clear acrylic to encapsulate this now. And then the key to applying the stickers over acrylic is just making sure that the acrylic is dry before you apply the stickers, because if not, it's not gonna stick onto the nail when the nail is still, or when the acrylic is still wet. So now for this thumb, we're gonna go in and do the same with the ombre with the 3 different colors. So the purple first, and then the pink, and then the soft touch. Alrighty, so for the next hand, we're basically going to do the same thing, except for this one, we're going to do the pinky with the off-white color and the index finger, and then the other ones are going to be ombre with the butterflies. Alrighty, so after we finish applying the acrylic, we're going to go in with the 8080 hand file to reshape the nails. Of course, they're already that stiletto shape, but after we apply the acrylic and then also after her wearing her nails for 2 weeks, it kind of takes away from the shape a little bit. So we just want to go in and redefine that shape. And we're just filing both sides at a 90-degree angle, and then you just make it as pointy or rounded as you want. She likes them pretty pointy, so I just file on both sides at a 90-degree angle. Also, make sure that when you're doing this that you file on both sides about the same amount of times. That way your nails are not crooked, but make sure that you watch your shape as you're doing this. That way, you know, you can see which side you need to file a little bit more on. All right, y'all, so as you guys can see, that thumb is super thin, and the reason why is because I forgot to add the butterflies and then encapsulate them. So as you can see, when you apply colored acrylic, that's only just for the color, but you actually build your apex and thickness with the clear. So if I would have left this nail, like if I didn't notice it, which I would have, just like I did then, but if you were to miss it and you only applied the colored acrylic, most likely the nail, not even most likely, but I'm 100% sure that the nail would have broke off like literally before they even walked out of your door. So make sure that you pay attention. I think I was letting the acrylic dry before I went in and added the butterflies, and then I was going to encapsulate them. So I'm just going ahead and doing that now, and then afterwards I'm going to finish reshaping it, and then we're going to do all the filing. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go in with the fine drill bit. This is a ceramic fine drill bit. This one I will have on my website as well. And then now we're just gonna go in and of course file all of the nails, going around the cuticle area first, going from the right side all the way over to the left side, going back and forth to make sure that the nails are all nice and smooth, and then most importantly that we seal around the cuticle area good enough to where we are not going to get any lifting. So make sure that you are really careful when you're doing that. Spend as much time as you need around that cuticle area so you don't get any lifting, because any little gap that you leave in between the natural nail and the acrylic is gonna cause lifting, because any water, moisture, lotion, face serum, whatever you're doing that consists of moisture and you're having to put your hands in it or whatever, can get trapped underneath the nail and it's gonna cause your nails to lift. So make sure that you're really careful. So that's why we have to go around that cuticle area. And as always, I just go back and forth until I'm able to see where the cuticle is, where the natural nail is, and where the acrylic is. That way I know that I've done, you know, a good enough job. So then after that, we go in and file the rest of the nails. And just like any other time, we want to make sure that we look at the nail from the sides. That way we can see if we have any little bumps and lumps, because if we just look at the nail like this from the top, you're not going to be able to see those lumps until you look at it from the side. So make sure that you pay attention to that as well. Alrighty, so after we finish doing all of the filing, we're going in with the buffer, and this is going to get rid of any of the scratches left on the nails from the hand file or the e-file. So make sure that you buff those nails really good. Okay, so after we finish buffing the nails, we just dust them off, and then I'm going in and wiping them off with an alcohol wipe. And then after this, we're going to add some bling to the white nails, or the off-white nails. And for that, I'm using the Soleil nail adhesive, my ABSS6, SS12, as well as some bigger pieces. And all of this bling and the wax pencil I will have on my website really soon. I know you guys have been patiently waiting for me, but y'all, trust me, I was working on it. I just had a lot going on, but finally I was able to get some time to just sit down and order everything, and I am working on inventory, and it will be up super soon, so I will keep you guys updated on that. And also I want to tell you guys, thank you guys so much for getting me to 500,000 subscribers. It came a lot sooner than expected, which I'm very thankful for, but I am still going to be doing a giveaway. I'm trying to, see if companies want to contribute to the giveaway so I can make it really big. And then of course I'm going to be adding everything from my website to the giveaway as well. So I can't wait to tell you guys more about it. But anyways, after we finish applying the bling on these nails, we're going to spray them with the hurry up spray, which is going to help those nails or that bling dry a lot faster. And then we're gonna go in with the JC Beauty Concepts gel top coat. I was gonna say clear acrylic, but gel top coat, and we're gonna apply that on all of the nails, and then we're gonna cure this hand for 60 seconds, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other hand. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the final look. As you can see, they turned out so beautiful. I love those butterflies. They look so good. And that ombre, y'all, I'm so in love. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GetNo32, and I will see you guys next time.